right, Broncos country, and that includes the rest of you petty earthlings, because today we are all in Broncos country. The era of chief domination is over. The ascendancy of the Broncos and Bo Nix has only just begun. So, join us today in celebrating our Denver Broncos. 12-2, suck it world. Ian, how are we feeling today on a Victory Monday?
We are feeling extremely happy and excited to know that after the Packers have been defeated 34-26, all final naysaying will be ceased by the corporate media. They will finally recognize our supremacy over the whole world. We are going to Super Bowl 60. The Kansas City Chiefs have lost. We are looking to the future. Bo Nix is on the ascendancy. The Denver Broncos are riding high at Mile High City. And we are going to be brilliant.
Yep, we just want to say that this has been such an exciting season, and it's a great game. Aside from the fumble in the first series, it really felt like the Broncos were sort of going to be in control. This felt like the most complete game by the entire team. Yeah. We cut down on our penalties a lot. I think we only had like 6 penalties, which is much better than, previous weeks we'd have 10 going into the half. So 6 for the whole game, huge improvement. Clean game by Bo. I mean, the cleanest game. Yeah, there may have been some questionable throws here and there that could have been intercepted, but every single quarterback has that. Let's not be too nitpicky, because 303 yards, back to the 303. 302 by ESPN Statters, but we'll round up to 303 because it's a lot funnier that way. 23 of 34, 4 touchdowns, 0 picks. Commanding of the offense was extraordinary yesterday. Sutton, 117 yards, 1 touchdown. 4 players caught a touchdown. RJ Harvey, I hope he's all right. He left the game late with an injury. Hopefully he'll be back next week, full strength against the Jags. But let's just talk about vibes, because it's been a long time since we get to go whoop whoop. We're in the driver's seat. First place. We're 1 game over the Pats, right? So we've got the first seed in the AFC. The playoffs will go through Denver. I know it's not locked up yet, but God damn it, we're going to will it into existence.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The only, this isn't like a criticism about this game, but it is definitely true. There were a fuck ton of injuries, and, it was a sketchy game on multiple fronts for both teams, especially the Packers, though. Just down after down after down. I mean, I was getting sort of worried that we were going to run out of people, potentially, if it just kept going.
I think the whole weekend felt like that. It was a cursed weekend for the NFL. So many ACL tears, so many injuries. But luckily, I think we escaped mostly unscathed. Like I said, except for RJ Harvey, we'll know more about that. But I don't think it looks like it's going to be a long-term thing. Fingers crossed, toes crossed.
Yeah, at Another thing, I like that we did not need to wait to the fourth quarter. We started, we put up 14 in the second, obviously. But at the minus the bad opening of the third for us after that 3 and out, we definitely started shaping up, pulling together. It was the fourth quarter magic, but in the third quarter proper. So I like how that is now being dragged into the third quarter. I'd like to see that stuff getting dragged into the second and first quarter too. I mean, the second quarter was better for us than the first.
14 points.
14 points. So actually, maybe I might even let's say I'll extend it back to the second quarter. It's nice to see that stuff starting to come together earlier on instead of having to wait for an awesome fourth quarter comeback. We all love them. It's nice to know that Bo and the team can pull them off, but let's just make sure we don't have to use that as a crutch. Let's just have that as an ace in our pocket. And then also, fuck Tony Romo for commenting on all our games.
God, I'm so tired of hearing Tony Romo's voice over a Broncos commentary. Gotta buy myself a shortwave radio or something so that we can watch Dave Logan on 850 KOA. Shout out to our local broadcaster, because Dave Logan is a fucking legend.
Broncos go without a huddle. Nix rolls to his right, stops, throws, pass caught. Evan Ingram with the catch, dives to the goal line. Touchdown, Denver. Blitz on the way. Mahomes deep drop is going to be hit and sacked back inside the 15-yard line. Jaquan McMillan. Second sack of the game, and the biggest so far.
Tony Romo is just a Debbie Downer about, I just can't stand hearing his voice anymore. But you know what? Even him and sleepy Jim Nantz couldn't ruin how awesome it felt to just have a commanding, consistent victory. Just, those third downs, we'd get into those long third down situations. Beginning of the year, I think we have a lot more 3 and outs this game. Today, or yesterday, 3rd and 13, no problem. Bo's going to find Sutton down there somewhere. 3rd and 20, no problem. Franklin is probably in the clutch somewhere. Like, everyone just sort of clutched up all game long. We're in the 4th quarter of the season before the playoffs, so it seems like we are really heating up at the right time. And I hate to think about, like, destinies or whatever, but, it is awfully poetic that here we are 10 years after Super Bowl 50. We are back to relevance. We are still being called frauds. Just like in 2015, if we all remember, the game going into Lambeau Field against Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, Week 7.
Yep.
2 6-0 teams going head-to-head. Everybody had the Packers winning that one. Broncos and Peyton Manning were somehow frauds at that time, too. And they showed up when it mattered against the Packers. We did the same here. Fucking love it, guys. Love it, love it, love it. Let's keep this momentum going.
I'm fine with just running in a nice, what would that be, 14
game win streak or something.
I think we could pull this off. I like what we're seeing. The halftime question to Sean Payton by Tracy, or whichever one, was just excellent. Like, so what do you need to do? And he's like, I'm not even going to answer your question. I'm just going to talk about, I'm feeling pretty good. We're down right now, but I'm going to have this shit-eating smile on my face, say everything that we're doing good. Yeah, I need to pull a few things together, and that's going to be it. And I'll see you when we're talking about how we won this game. That was just excellent. So, like, let's just keep riding that type of confidence, this type of feel. Let's keep the zeal going, and we are going to see you guys at Super Bowl 60.
I don't really care. My mom thinks we'll win, so that's all that matters.
It is known.
It is known.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below, and we will catch you next time.